Hey. Yeah. Live from the station, they fear. Turn it up, turn it ugly. Hey. Clipboard cop on the corner counting bodies like numbers. Rice resisted on the paper, but we watched the kid go under. Bad shines, eyes empty, boot on a broken rib. He laughed, should've listened. Camera shakes, they flip the script. Judge in the robe, real quiet. Gavel comes down like habit, reads the lie like scripture. Jury nods, they rubber stamping. Mayor screen clean, haircut talking few bad apples. Why the budget buys more armor and the shelter signs like faith is not a glitch, it's the program. This is not a ride, it's a slow burn. Name the rank, name the station, name the face. Write it down, say it loud, make it plain. This is not a glitch, it's the program. This is not a ride, it's a slow burn. Point at the badge, at the bench, at the chain. Say it clear, they built it this way. Sergeant with a coffee and a story. Funny tale about a traffic stop. How he taught respect with a nightstick. How the dash cam somehow dropped. Warden with a gold watch ticking. Sales phone calls by the minute. Sales bunk space like condos. Sales time to the highest bidder. Senator signs, the contract reads the talking points they wrote. Smiles calls it public safety, counts the checks, counts the votes. News desk trims the footage, cuts the screen, keeps the fire. Plays the loop till we look savage, never shows the man who lies. This is not a glitch, it's the program. This is not a ride, it's a slow burn. Name the rank, name the station, name the face. Write it down, say it loud, make it plain. This is not a glitch, it's the program. This is not a ride, it's a slow burn. Point at the badge, at the bench, at the chain. Say it clear, they built it this way. Hands up, still 100. Hands down, still 100. On tape, still doubt it. Off mic, they brag about it. This is not a glitch, it's the program. This is not a ride, it's a slow burn. Name the rank, name the station, name the face. Write it down, say it loud, make it plain. This is not a glitch, it's the program. This is not a ride, it's a slow burn. Point at the badge, at the bench, at the chain. Say it clear, they built it this way. Yeah. You hear that? You gon' hear this too. Listen up.
Used to lean on the wall while they talked around me. Whole room loud, but the space around me empty. I slid past like I wasn't on the map. Now they tryna read my face like a secret stash. I was quiet, not soft, there's a difference. Kept notes in my head, built the whole resistance. Every side eye, every laugh, every shrug. Turned all that dust to a loaded grudge. Now my name in they mouth like a bad toothache. And all that sleep on my block, that's a bed I'm shaking. I don't beg for respect, I collected and stacked. If they turn they back, I just talk to they back. You ain't gotta look my way, I'm still gon' talk. You can act like I ain't there, I'm still gon' talk. You can whisper, roll your eyes, I'm still gon' talk. If my voice make you nervous, still gon' talk. They said chill, lay low, keep your head down, kid. But the one stays silent, got a race, never live. So I press on the wound till the truth start bleeding. Every word that I spit got a real life meaning. You don't like what I say, then change what you doing. I ain't here to be cute, I'm the sound of a ruin. Every closed door, I remember each slam. Wrote the code in my brain, now I'm cracking their plans. When they talk over me, I just raise my tone. Hit the whole damn room like a thrown out phone. I'm the who that voice, they can't phase or stop. A ghost they created, now I'm knocking the block. You ain't gotta look my way, I'm still gon' talk. You can act like I ain't there, I'm still gon' talk. You can whisper, roll your eyes, I'm still gon' talk. If my voice make you nervous, good, still gon' talk. I was the last pick, now I run my own game. Used to write on the margins, now the page my lane. If the world stayed deaf, I'll still walk this walk. Cause respect or reject, I'm still gon' talk. You ain't gotta look my way, I'm still gon' talk. You can act like I ain't there, I'm still gon' talk. You can whisper, roll your eyes, I'm still gon' talk. If my voice make you nervous, good, still gon' talk. I'm still gon' talk. I'm still gon' talk.
Page one. Block report.
Sun not up yet, store gate rattles, old man curses. Steam from the gutter like something burning. Stray dog digging through last night's burgers. Corner kid yawning, backpack light but his eyes look heavy. Mama said school, his phone said play. He flips the corn pockets, the days already. transit bus wheezes, driver eyes red, same faces, same seats. Lady count food stamps, lips moving. Whisper math over muddy white sneaks. Squad car crawling, windows down, they patrol, not bother. But every slow road feels like a warning. They learn our names before we learn algebra. Yeah. It's the block report. Every crack, every shortcut, every porch. I just write what the daylight shows. I just talk how the night unfolds. Yeah. It's the block report. Every shout, every siren, every door. If you ask what I'm dying for, I say this is what I'm living toward. Yeah. It's the block report. Barbershop opens. Broom hits tile, old jokes, new gossip. Razor on the neck, talk sharp. Lil Tone got back, who saw it? Dice game under that faded mural. 4 brothers, 1 pair of hands too quick. Bills change pockets like musical chairs. Laughs loud till someone think they slick. Baby stroller, grandma pushing, she hums old hymns. I scan corners, checks faces, colors, tattoos, tempers, clocking danger. Like a paid reporter, upstairs window, blinds half tilted. Smoke creeping out like a shot. Teenage girl tracing her homework lines. Pausing every boom, every sudden cry. Block report. Every crack, every shortcut, every port. I just write what the daylight show. I just talk how the night unfold. Yeah. It's the block report. Every shout, every siren, every door. If you ask what I'm dying for, say this is what I'm living toward. Yeah. Street lights flick on. Day shift, trays with the dark. Liquor store glow like a tiny church. Whole hood praying over scratch off cars. Boys on the curb with the plastic cups. Laugh too loud, then they look both ways. Hand to hand quick like passing notes. Hope the law blink first, look away. Mother at the window, hands on the sill. Robe tied tight, counting heads by hoodies and haircuts. Trying to tell the sun shadow from the night. Ambulance late, tape goes up. Blue and yellow on somebody's front grass. Cameras catch tears, miss context. They never film the years that stack. They never film the years that stack. This the block report. Every crack, every shortcut, every porch. I just write what the daylight shows. I just talk how the night unfolds. This the block report. Every shout, every siren, every door. If you ask what I'm dying for, I say this is what I'm living toward. Page one, page one, page one. Page two, same block, new truth. Reporter in boots. Mike and my two. Page one, page one, page one, page two, page two. Same block, new truth. Reporter in boots. Mike and my two.
Yeah. Turn that pretty talk off. Let the concrete talk back. You ain't bled in these hallways. You just tweet from a tall chair. Every post like a parade float, but you never felt that cold stare. Kids on the corner playing high stakes. Lunch money turn rent, that's a dice game. Mom worked 2 shifts, still short change. And you rapping by the bright chain. I seen raids at the crack of dawn. Slim get cuffed and he just gone. Whole block learn how fast you vanish. But the camera crew missed that damage. Yeah. Streets need a real voice. Talk that grit, not the invoice. Same pain, same block, it's a raw choice. If you never lived it, be still, that's a false noise. Yeah. Streets need a real voice. One mic, one shot, that's a hard poise. Brick talk, scars talk, that's a real poise. If you never lived it, be still, that's a false noise. Yeah. They rap rich. We rap rent due. Late fee letters in the vestibule. Landlord knock like a drum line. While the fridge light looking half blue. I seen OGs fade in the rumors. Mugs on shirts, little kid bloomers. March one day, then back to the usual. Sirens humming like a funeral. You quote stats, we quote names. You post charts, we post flames. You chase clicks, we chase change. Same city, 2 worlds, that's a split frame. Yeah, streets need a real voice. Talk that grit, not the invoice. Same pain, same block, it's a raw choice. If you never lived it, be still, that's a false noise. Streets need a real voice. One mic, one shot, that's a hard poise. Brick talk, scars talk, that's a real poise. If you never lived it, be still, that's a false noise. Who speak for the cold floors? Who speak for the closed doors? Who speak when the heat off? Who speak when the beat off? Streets need a real voice. Talk that grit, not the invoice. Same pain, same block, it's a raw choice. If you never lived it, be still, that's a false noise. Streets need a real voice. One mic, one shot, that's a hard poise. Brick talk, scars talk, that's a real poise. If you never lived it, be still, that's a false noise. Yeah, real voice. Yeah, real voice. Yeah, real voice. Yeah. We talk as one. Stand as one. Move as one. Say something.
We from the block, we from the back street, we from the side, where they don't track heat. We from the front porch, dog on the short chain. We from the crack frame, house in the blood stain. We from the last road blast that we skipped through. We from the fist up, bags yelling don't move. We from the turn back, middle of the alley. We from the one car, 5 deep, no valet. We don't we walk this, we don't talk. We talk sick, we that squad, that conflict. We that black, that don't flip. We don't break, we been rules. We don't fade, we make news. We that cool, they want you. We that cool. We say what you scared just to mumble. We make a big plan look like a fumble. We take a side though, jump in the rail. We take a back seat, still hold the wheel. We wear the same hate, turn it to armor. We wear the same name, make it sound harder. We got the same mind, same tight anger. We got the same word pointing that finger. We don't run, we walk this. We don't talk, we talk sick. We that squad, that conflict. We that black, that don't flip. We don't break, we been rules. We don't fade, we make moves. We that crew, they want you. We that crew. We say chef, we step back. We say now, you off track. We say move, whole won't shake. We say us, whole city wake. We don't run, we walk this. We don't talk, we talk slick. We that squad, that conflict. We that blah, that don't flip. We don't break, we been rules. We don't fade, we make news. We that cool, they want you. We that groove.
Click. Tape spin, play back. Pop in, push play. Hear the streets talk back. Yeah. They patrol my block like they own my breath. Clipboards, cuffs, hands on they vest. Side eye, every kid with a beat in his chest. Turn it down, little man, that's a threat, not a request. They hate how we talk, say I slang too rough, but they love our dance when the camera's up. They comb through my lyrics trying to find that crime, but the crime is the truth in every raw punchline. Mama got searched on the walk from work. Bad say sir, but they smirk then lurk. They don't hear pain, they just hear noise. They fear poor voices more than rich boys, huh? They hate our sound when we speak out loud. They want that mute on the underground. They hate these streets, born heat, torn choices. Authority scared of the street voices. Hey! They hate our slang, our rage, our scars. Trying to drag us off these corners, these yards. But this tape still run, can't shut it down. Cause the street got a voice and it's talking now. Cop car crawl with the speakers low, but my tape too loud, yeah they already know. Roll up, step out, hand on the door. Heard 3 bars, said he's heard it before. They don't like truth when it sound like us, when it smell like bus fumes, pocket change rust. They call it threat when we spell out facts, when we spell out names, when we spell out acts. They want clean talk, clean shoes, clean pants, but they build dirt deals in the back so fast. Write me a ticket for the words I spit. Fine print, say fear on the slip they read. They hate our sound when we speak out loud. They want that mute on the underground. They hate these streets, born heat, torn choices. Authority scared of the street voices. They hate our slang, our rage, our scars. Trying to drag us off these corners, these yards. But this tape still run.
shut it down, cause the street got a voice and it's talking now. Fast forward, rewind, same scene, same block, same siren, scream, same key in the lock. But every time this tape go around, more kids learn that outlaw sound. Say it! They hate our sound when we speak out loud. They want that mute on the underground. They hate these streets born, eat torn choices. Authority scared of the street voices. Street voices! They hate our slang, our rage, our scars, trying to drag us off these corners, these yards. But this tape still run, can't shut it down, cause the street got a voice and it's talking now. Talking now, 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 talking now.
I'm from Compton, homie. Crack curbs, hot summers, broke pipes, candy paint on the bucket. Corner store, credit glass pipes in the alley. I seen homies get lined up. Seen fools get stripped in broad day. County bus packed with dead eyes. Judge talk slick, the hammer don't play. Mama on the graveyard shift, step pops in the yard. Stay blue. Whole block on EBT. Everybody hustle. Same shoes, same news. We bag work in the back room. Little homies run it on bikes. Tag names on the brick wall. Squad up when it jump. No lights, just strikes. This that Compton block talk. Ain't no filters on this. Raw grams, cold palms. Whole hood on the list. This that Compton block talk. Every word from the curb. If you scared, stay silent. If you lit it, you hurt. We don't rap about dreams here. We rap what we did last night. Hit licks, dodge one time. Stuff dope where the sun don't light. Old heads on the milk crate. Tell tales about drive-by, chain snatch. Little cousin with a face tag. Ain't even 20, keep a thing in his backpack. Section 8, roaches in the bread box. Pit bulls bark through the sheet metal. Funeral shirts on the clothesline. Candles on the sidewalk, wax on the pebbles. I ain't here for your blog post. I'm here cause this life got teeth. If you don't know that Main Street, stay out the street, don't speak. This that Compton block talk. Ain't no filters on this. Raw grams, cold palms. Whole hood on the list. This that Compton block talk. Every word from the curb. If you scared, stay silent. If you lived it, you hurt. Yeah. Listen up. Yeah. You skip school once, they call you trouble. Skip school twice, they build you a cage. Toys in your hands, they bring armor trucks. Say it's keeping order, but it's fear on the stage. You late on the rent, they toss you clothes, but the bank got dealt for $1 billion in gold. You showing on your light bill, they cut your dog, but the mayor got found shooting cash in the park. You work 2 jobs, still broke in the fridge. Boss got a boat, never seen your bridge. You ask for a raise, they say tight here, then pull up smiling in the brand no gear. It's the sister, concrete and cold facts. Push us in the corner, then they blame how we act. Sitting heavy on your back, you ain't crazy. That's the plan, that's the trap. It's the sister, concrete and cold facts. Caper in they pockets, we buried in the tab. Sitting heavy on your back, you ain't crazy. Yeah, that's the plan, that's the trap. There's staff for walking, wrong face, wrong block. They fish through your pockets like a body of box. They say just comply, why they break that steel? You know one wrong word could erase you for real. They close all the clinic. Okamu store, sell liquor on the corner, but no books, no floors. Teen suits downtown, talk crime on the rise, but they cut every ladder, then stare surprised. They flood you with debt from your phone, hear your shoes, the laugh and you drown, saying bad life moves. TV full of riches, nobody like good, and they ask why you angry after all you think good. It's the system. Concrete and cold facts. Push us in the portal, then they blame how we act. Sitting heavy on your back, going crazy. That's the plan, that's the trap. It's the system. Concrete and cold facts. Paper in they pockets, we buried in the tag. Sitting heavy on your back, going crazy. That's the plan, that's the trap. They point at our block, say that place is cursed, but they cut every job that's the worst of the worst, then sell us the cure in a tiny bag. Same ones get rich when they tag. This the system. Concrete and cold facts. Push us in the portal, then they blame how we act. Sitting heavy on your back, you ain't crazy. That's the plan, that's the trap. This the system. Concrete and cold facts. To see who they guard, we know who they attack. Sitting heavy on your back, you ain't crazy. That's the plan, that's the trap. Word.
Static in the hallway. Clicking the wire. You feel that? Yeah. Oh, they got a camera love. Red dot bling like a cheap watch. Old head sick, you walking kid with the lids locked, every hip hop. On ring, funny little delay. Dead end hang like a trap door. Same on unless you never sings. Ride in the drone, some packed floor. Every handshake, somebody take a note. Every side eye, somebody count vote. We hustle on the floodlights. Call it daytime at midnight. We talk low in the stairwell. Walls got ears, that ain't right. Eyes on the block, they watch. Every little move that we make, they clock. Punch in the chest, can't breathe, can't talk. Cold war still lures, you walk that walk. Eyes on the block, they watch. Walk down the face, then they trace, they chalk. Watch on the head, can't change place. Got cold boy, stripper pole, we talk that talk. Yeah, man boxed up with nothing, but my name printed bold black. Yeah, y'all to say random check. Funny how I found this stack. Yeah, I'm all right by show. Same car yesterday, say float. Same shades, same stone face. Like the guard of the payroll. Homie disappeared last week. Didn't travel, he ain't in town. Just a knock at a closed door. Next morning, all cool thin down. They asking who you sit by, who you text when you stay in. Yeah. They dress it up like safe, but the phone still straight payback. Eyes on the block, they watch. Every little move that we make, they clock. Push in the just can't breathe, can't talk. Cold words didn't learn, you walk, they walk. Eyes on the block, they watch. Talk them in face, then they trace their chalk. Girls on the head, can't train, hang stock. Cold ones, trick rapport, we talk that talk. Crow in a circle, one talk, three listen. One coast on the corner, 2 prongs, still etching. You feel that way? Like a boot on the roof. They ask you to stretch. If they sharp in the groove. Eyes on the block, they watch. Every little move that we make, they clock. Pressure in the chest, can't breathe, can't talk. Cold words, still nerves, you walk that walk. Eyes on the block, they watch. Walk down the face, then they trace that chalk. Push on the head, can't breathe, can't stop. Cold words, strip rapport, we talk that talk. Yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker, what's on my hand, right? I play on tight. Yeah, motherfucker, what's on my hand,
I ain't your friend, I ain't your hope, I ain't your lesson, I ain't your joke. I don't do peace, I don't do please, I don't do handshakes, I don't do knees. I don't trust suits, I don't trust votes, I don't trust rumors, I don't trust quotes. I said my piece, I said it plain, I said it once, I won't explain. Last thing I'm saying, write it in ink, carve it in concrete, let that sink. Last thing I'm saying, read
read my face. You can love it or hate it, I said what I said, yeah. I don't chase fame, I don't chase likes, I don't chase dreams, I don't chase mics, I don't need claps, I don't need press, I don't need questions, I don't need stress, I don't beg foes, I don't beg friends, I don't beg chances, I don't beg ends. You heard my stance, you got the gist, you can quote that line or cease to exist.
Last thing I'm saying, write it in ink, carve it in concrete, let that sink. Last thing I'm saying, read my face, you can love it or hate it, I said what I